Hello visuals and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to 5 Fast Facts on a Friday with me, Daniel from the Visual Guys. And this week I thought, let's go take a look at one of my favourite game franchises of all time. I adore these games so fucking much. And we're going to take a look at the Dead Rising franchise. Not really in particular 1, 2 or whatever, or 3 or anything like that, 4 or any of the DLC, just Dead Rising. Let's take a look at Dead Rising. Let's go see Frank and Chuck. Chuck, my favourite. I love me some Chuck. So visuals, here we go. Dead Rising, 5 Fast Facts on a Friday. Not already obvious, but it's been confirmed. The creators of Dead Rising have admitted that the Resident Evil stuff is a huge influence on the creation of the Dead Rising games. And at one point as well, they were going to make Dead Rising a bit more nitty and gritty. Some of the stuff that it didn't include in Resident Evil, they were going to chuck into these games, and it wasn't going to be the way that it is. But if there was no Resident Evil, there'd be no Dead Rising. And the people over who, I can't remember who it was now, who created the, it was the Evil Dead stuff, wasn't it? Sorry, the Living Dead stuff, actually sued the Dead Rising creators because they deemed it to be a like-for-like carbon copy of the whole mall stuff and being locked in, the zombies and whatnot. I mean, they are hugely similar. I don't know how they get around that or get away from it and whatnot, but I don't know if you can own a specific idea. I have no idea. I'm not a fucking legal person, but they were sued. And just spin-off Factor Runner #1. Like I said, it wasn't always going to be a comedy. The creators also did say in a kind of recent-ish interview after The Last of Us had done, it was going to be very Last of Us-like. I don't know how exact because the Dead Rising games come out before The Last of Us, but they basically said the way that you go through The Last of Us and how that's played and the serious tone of it and whatnot, it's how the Dead Rising was originally intended to be. And if you do like Dead Rising and you think, I want some more Dead Rising in my life, you can actually watch some Dead Rising films. Now, they're not the greatest films. They are quite low budget, but they're nice and fun, especially if you like the world of Dead Rising and stuff. And they are Dead Rising Sun, Dead Rising Watchtower, and Dead Rising Endgame. You can go check them out. I don't know where you can watch them. I don't know what particular channel, but I just watched them online. So visuals, go check out some Dead Rising videos. Well, this is a Dead Rising video. Check out some Dead Rising films. In 2018, Capcom Vancouver had actually said before, you know, it all got shut down and whatnot, fucking Capcom Vancouver, before it all got shut down and whatnot, were in the middle of making Dead Rising 5, and they had the early plans and ideas for Dead Rising 5, which would have contained Chuck, my favourite Dead Rising character. He would have come back, and to explain all that, it would have been set in between the game, the second game and the third game, so you can get away with all the story and what I'm telling. But it stopped, didn't happen, gone, finito. I hope eventually one day we get that game, or however it's going to, I don't know, whatever. I just love Dead Rising, and I want some Chuck back in my life. It's so much fun. We have visuals. That was this Friday's 5 Fast Facts. If you did enjoy, could you please Wabuski, Shanuski, and let me know in the comments below anybody or anything you want 5 Fast Facts on in the future, because we could surely get it done. But visuals, thank you so much for watching. You guys literally rest for us. Keep being you and keep on. Keep for now.